Well, let's just try it. I've had moderately successful runs through this. I actually just sat through an entire run without me intervening once. I'm not saying that it was perfect, but by the simple fact of things moving around, everything set itself properly. So this is just me doing it again. Now I've tried to start building classic spacey stuff around it. I'm not at all sold on this, but it's a start, and it's I'll start ruminating on ideas. Yes, I'm borrowing, quote unquote, borrowing from my good friend David's one of his favorite sets, the supplied base ish, and with the legs anyway. And I will see if I go with it. I just might put a building on this side because I think that's going to be the front. This is going to be the back. If I put it in the layout, so that'd be facing the audience, and this will be at the very back of the layout. This is one that consistently causes problems. You can see right there, that's the problem. Well, it fell down properly, so I can't complain about that at all. Like, I added this, what I call a twitch to the hand, which kind of tries to center the ship on top of stuff again. So we'll see how that goes. So that's one success. We got 5 to go. 2 out and then 3 back in. So let's keep track. As you can see, I got rid of most of the delays. So I did some programming, and of course, error testing programming is a lot of fun. Why wasn't this working properly? Why is it skipping? Blah, blah, blah. So I put a lot of sounds and beeps in there as the program went through, and then I got all the issues worked out the program. I also modified the vehicles. I put a 2x10. I got rid of the 2x8 and I put a 2x10, and I put a slope brick on the back. So even if the arm drops it off too far back, it'll slide forward, which is what I want, and basically center itself on top of the bed, the holder of the shuttle. So it is a change to the actual set, and for that I apologize to people who wanted me to keep this thing as pure as possible. It's not possible as far as I'm concerned. You can just see it slid forward because it was on the little slope, the 2x2 slope. That's exactly what I want. And of course, the shuttle itself, I put those 1x1 G-slopes in the bottom to help center it on the actual holders. Now, the G-slope does come in handy. There's been times when you don't need it, but again, I can't rely on that at a show. Oh, by the way, we have 2 out of 6. One more to go for out. So that's a very good thing. I did change the program and the setup a little bit. So basically, for this shuttle holder, the shuttle carrier, to set itself at the beginning, no matter where it is on here, it used to just be a timed wait to go to the back, wait basically 10 seconds. So it's for sure at the back here where it will stop, and it'll just spin and spin because of the clutch gear. What I did now is, because I do have a rotation sensor, as you can see on the other side of the clutch gear, I put the program that says if the rotation doesn't change every 1.5 seconds, then you don't have to push it back anymore. So now I don't have to, if it's here, if it's at the back already, when it goes back to default, it won't spin at all. It says that there's no point in it for spinning for 10 seconds. So I changed that. My issue for the arm is I can't put a rotation sensor on the arm itself, because of course I already have a touch sensor on the arm to detect where it is along the thing. And so if I put a rotation sensor and the touch sensor gets hit, then that resets the values of the rotation sensor. So I was trying to figure out a way. See, the little twitch pushes the shuttle back on top of the platform by itself. So the twitch, 3 for 3, we're good so far. I think going out has been relatively fine overall, but the issue comes with putting him back onto the shuttle carrier here. So now it's going to go back and grab the third one. What I may do is because then it's just picking up the last one it took, I might go back to 1, 2, and 3 and bring them back and just rearrange them. This will be the one at the back. I don't know, color me undecided. I'll debate that for a bit. But in the interim, this one gets picked up, and I think, and I can't understand it. The 0, 90, 180, and 270, they're all basically 85 rotational units apart. So I used the rotational unit of 85. My problem is with the 270, it seems to be like 272. And therefore, when it picks it up, and they might do it again here because I did it last time, it's always one or two. See, it's on the back. Right here, it's on the back, which this is the only one that does it, is the third one, because the arm is too far over. And I didn't want to put in specific numbers for each position. I wanted to keep it as generic as possible. Well, what happens now is that when it goes underneath my little thing here, it just pushes down. See? so that fixes it. The new supply station that I'm building here fixes that guy. And I did that last time too. So again, I didn't have to touch it. so not non-people interference. Take it as a win. So the other two last time came back on perfectly well, without any issues at all, or any of me touching it. We'll see if it does the same thing this time. So again, we're 4 for 6, well 3.5, but 4 for 6 because I didn't have to touch that guy. It just set itself out as it's being pushed back in. So maybe the supply station base here can be an aided benefit to making sure the shuttles are sitting on their platforms correctly. You take the wins as you get them, basically. And I don't know, I could try to, I was thinking all day today I was going to put specific values for the 90, 180, and 270 instead of just adding 85 to each one through that subroutine, through the loop. But in the end, I am undecided as if I'm going to do that. I might try, just to try, is right now they're 85, for me there are 85 rotational numbers between each degree. I might reduce it to 84, so that's 84. That'll be 2 less, that'll be 3 less, and maybe that'll fix the issue. And maybe these two won't be that far off by reducing that one by 2 and reducing this one by 1. I'll have to see, because this is 0, right? So 0 plus 85 goes to there. So if it's 0 plus 84, it's not going to be that much more off than it is now. And if it's that much more off on 84 instead of 86, it'll be sitting up higher in this guy. That's the whole point, because it'll grab it earlier instead of later. So it should sort itself up, because it will slide back. The other thing is that you just saw is that the arm, when it's swinging in on this one, and only this one, it pushes the shuttle ahead. And I don't know why on that one that actually the shuttle claws get caught on its, as it's sliding back into it to pick it up. Well, this one also, so maybe I'll just put it to 84, because that one's not going to work the second time around. Didn't do that last time. It was on there perfectly last time. I think it's because the shuttle hit it on the way in and pushed it forward. And this thing is not gonna go down. There. So yeah, I had to touch it. 5 for 6. C'est la vie. It was 6 for 6 last time. One day you guys will see a video of it working perfectly 100%. I don't know when that's gonna be, but I'll keep on working on it. I'll talk to you soon.